Hello, welcome to today's discussion. We are PeterCare Tech team. Our mission is centered on adopting a visionary approach to healthcare problems based on human experience and of innovative technology. We're excited to introduce you to our team of esteemed public health professionals. PeterCare Tech team consists of Masters of Public Health students at UC Irvine, Josie Wayne School of Population and Public Health. I'll now pass it off to Lorena.
Cambodia, a Southeast Asian nation, is a country filled with rich history and landscape. This country has recently been addressing economic development and growth. However, the challenge of food insecurity and nutrition continues to persist as 15% of Cambodians are undernourished, amounting to more than 2 million people throughout the country. In comparison to other countries in Southeast Asia, Cambodia remains as one of the most financially unstable countries, which translates into other challenges like malnutrition and poverty. Many Cambodian residents live in rural areas, as 65% rely on the country's agricultural production. Furthermore, this sector is highly reliant on rice cultivation, which ties back to the country's economic status. With external barriers like climate change vulnerability and insufficient investment in agricultural infrastructure, food insecurity is a priority needed to be addressed. Some key factors of Cambodia's efforts to meet Sustainable Development Number 2 include reaching improved domestic food insecurity and initiating conversations with policymakers to modernize current agricultural practices. Cambodia is experiencing challenges with insufficient agricultural infrastructure to further improve the state of crop production. We are dedicated to focusing on availability by improving attainability of measures and practices, which will enhance the sustainability and development of generate food availability to its residents. Our proposed plan will highlight the benefits and limitations of an AI-based adoption, elaborating on how it can enhance agricultural monitoring, decision-making, promote sustainable practices, and empower current and future agricultural cultivators to increase productivity. And now I'll be passing it over to Anna, who will be addressing the existing databases and their potential use with AI.
Thank you for the overview, Lorena. In conjunction with AI, existing databases such as those shown here can be used to provide insight into the challenges faced in regards to food availability. Specifically, such data includes information on food availability, agricultural land use, and agriculture expenditures in Cambodia. First, existing data can help stakeholders understand the scope of food availability by providing information on the overall food environment and specific data on the foods that may be more scarcely available. With this data, AI can potentially be used to assess trends and determine which foods should be prioritized. Second, existing data paints a picture of the current agricultural land use, which can be beneficial in assessing where further agricultural development can be made while being sustainable for Cambodians. AI can potentially be used to assess environmental factors such as climate trends to ensure land is being used as efficiently as possible. Lastly, data from agriculture expenditures provide insight into the money spent by the government on agriculture. AI can be potentially used to maximize cost savings given financial constraints, to determine what foods should be prioritized and what land should be used to maximize the production of these foods and therefore increase food availability for Cambodians. Now I'll pass it on to Mayor Lee.
Thank you, Anna. As previously mentioned, AI usage can be beneficial to understanding land usage, food availability, and expenditure. The use of AI can also be helpful in identifying disease, pesticide impacts, and predicting crop yields. However, there are shortcomings in its impact. For instance, utilizing convolutional neural network models for disease detection on crops that are prone to diseases, such as tomatoes, cotton, and potatoes, are shown to be effective. However, the model is not equipped to identify other crop diseases, as it is not trained with diverse imaging. Additionally, when utilizing decision tree models for identifying insects that pose a potential threat to crops, it is typically ineffective in identifying smaller insects or insects with thin, low resolution images. Another downfall is that the models, such as cross-industry standard process for data mining, have a difficulty in accurately predicting rice crop yields, specifically in Cambodia, since it did not account for social and economic initiatives that increase social economic statuses for farmers for rice cultivation. Additionally, models like the Bayesian networks showcases their ability to conduct risk assessments for pesticide runoffs. However, drawbacks for this model are that it's rather time-consuming and costly to understand the risks of pesticides. Additionally, further research is needed to conduct regarding pesticide runoff for other climate and environments, since data is collected only in Norway. I'll send it off to Janet.
Thank you, Marilee. So, as global warming effects persist, Cambodia is subject to intensive climate-related disasters. And in that addition to the early warning systems such as 1294 currently used in the region, we urge for the combination of the following technologies. Firstly, their satellites, drones, and crowdsourcing data to deliver accurate and representative information to influence crop health preparedness and involve stakeholder input. Firstly, satellite imaging technologies hold incredible promise for their ability to view real-time data regarding crop health, weather shocks, or the shifting land use. As climate change persists, this technology is able to innovate and strengthen early warning systems targeting food availability by providing frequent updates for stakeholders.
Thank you, Janet. Satellite technology could also support a crowdsourcing app which aims to disseminate satellite predictions, reports, and function as focal point for collecting crop health reports from farmers to assist agricultural practices. Additionally, providing drone technologies to farmers can not only offer detailed crop insights for the app, but also could help familiarize them with using modern technology. Essentially, a combination of innovative data technologies are crucial not only for leveraging real-time data for preparedness, but also ensuring that the information is in collaboration with farmers to ensure long-term sustainability. Together, these technologies can address food availability with preparedness while ensuring that farmers' input is highlighted.
Thank you, Leona and Janet, for sharing that information. From the previously mentioned data sources, we propose an AI-powered national strategy that brings all of these data sources together to create a responsive, intelligent food availability system. Satellite imaging technologies offer a lens into Cambodia's agricultural future. By providing real-time updates on crop health, shifting weather patterns, and land use changes, satellites can reinforce existing early warning systems and help farmers prepare for climate-related disruptions before they even occur. By helping farmers understand weather patterns and future weather changes that can potentially harm crop yields, we are preventing loss of crops. We also propose using crowdsourcing data, which will allow farmers to provide real-time updates on local crop yields and reports. We will be also using community health workers to reach rural areas to ensure all regions are incorporated. It will be a two-way feedback loop, with satellite data providing insights to farmers, and in return, they will become a contributor to combat food insecurity. Drones and ground sensors will provide additional data, while social media will capture the early signs of market disruptions via trends and will provide local farmers with informal updates. All of this data will feed into a predictive AI model to forecast yields and guide resource allocation. This unified system will help Cambodia move from a reactive to a proactive by ensuring that stable food supply and climate resilient agriculture is attained. Now, to address the AI implementation of policy changes, we would like to discuss and address the royal government of Cambodia. Honorable ministers, we propose an AI-powered national strategy to transform Cambodia's food system, food security system, by integrating and investing satellite imaging, crowdsourced farmer data, drones, ground sensors will provide a unified real-time agricultural intelligence network. This system will forecast crop yields, prevent climate-related losses, and improve how we allocate resources. Importantly, greater food security means stronger farmer incomes and reduced import dependency, as well as more stable food prices. The world is currently seeing an instability in the economy. However, Cambodia can become a key driver of economic stability via national financial health through the previously mentioned strategies. We propose a 500,000 USD budget allocation to achieve this. At first, it will be the investment into such technologies, but after the first 2 years of training personnel and restructuring the infrastructure to become data-driven, the consecutive 3 years will involve data analysis and reporting to farmers, the government, and other stakeholders. Countries using similar AI systems have seen crop yields rise up by 30%. With this strategy, Cambodia can shift from reacting to food shortages to proactively building a climate resilient, economically stronger future for all. Here are the references that we used for this proposal. And on behalf of the PeterTech team, please and thank you for listening. And here is our team. Thank you and have a good day.